Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for coming live again from downtown Homestead. Talk Visual 305 is back at it. Did you miss us? Well, Julio, good morning, sir.
Good morning. We got a special guest in the building today. This gentleman has gone from law enforcement career to a real estate career, and he's got an interesting story that is going to really give us, and it's going to shed some light on how people make career changes and how that works into their family life. So Freddy Romero is in the building today.
Mr. Romero, how are you, sir?
Thank you for having me here today.
Good. I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for coming on our podcast with such short notice. We simply like to give crumbs wherever we see them, and we wanted to say, thank you. You deserve your flowers. So we're going to drop some flowers in your directions today. Some men say, I don't like flowers. However, on our podcast, we tend to give our flowers to those who are with us. So please, welcome to our show. And we just wanted to get to know you a little bit better and just to kind of ask a few questions. Hey, who's Freddy?
Thank you for having me today. To give you a little story of my life, I'm 49 years old. I have my father of three. Actually, I'm going to be a grandfather soon enough.
Congratulations.
So I started my career with law enforcement. I worked for the Department of Medley, and then I moved into FWC with the state, which I love the job. But I got some point in my career where I felt like I had to move on and do something else with my life.
Right.
Love law enforcement, but it was just the age, I guess, and my kids are growing up and getting out of the house, so I needed to move on and do something new. So I always felt like, personally, I bought myself 5 houses already, personally, not in the business.
Good.
Right.
So I got an idea of how the business worked, and back in the 90s, I used to do mortgage broker.
Right.
So I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what?
Why not?
So Freddy, you were how many years in law enforcement?
16 years.
Wow, okay.
16 years. So you were at that point where you said, I can continue and retire as law enforcement, or I can choose a different career path, because a lot of people struggle with having to make those kind of choices.
Yes.
So was it a quick decision that you made? One day you woke up and said, you know what, that's it, I'm done? Or
No, it took me a couple of years. I got to the point in the career where I saw that the growth was not going to be there anymore.
yeah,
Because since I work for the state, it's such a big department.
Yeah.
Right.
Too many people, so
Get
to
lost.
move up is not that easy.
Right.
So I kind of felt stuck in that place, in that position that I was in.
Yeah.
I was an investigator for fatal accidents,
okay.
so which I love to do. Always try to help people out. So I say, you know what? I got to figure out what to do with my future, because also I'm getting older.
Yeah.
My body's not going to hold the demand.
Right.
Chase the young kids, and
right.
it doesn't work that way anymore.
Okay.
So I said, well, might as well start something that is more easy on my body
Yeah.
and better on my pocket.
That's right.
So I moved up to real estate. So I just planned it, went to take my license, took the test, passed the school, all the 9 yards, and then I got my license. And it took me a while to make that transfer from law enforcement
Yeah.
to real estate. And
Right.
now here I am. This is my second real estate agency,
Right.
Yeah.
and hopefully my last
That's
one.
right.
because
Welcome home.
He's with
I
the
don't
right
like-
team
yeah,
now.
right.
I
don't
with
like-
the 18, right?
I don't like to jump around. I like
That's
to
right,
stay
that's
put
right.
in one place.
Yeah.
That's how you grow.
That's right.
So I'm here with these gentlemen here. I'm learning a lot, and I think it's the best choice I ever made.
Awesome.
So you were a fatal accident investigator. Right? I can't imagine, because you probably see some pretty
Yes.
Yeah.
pretty crazy, pretty nasty, pretty hurtful scenes.
And boating accident, which is worst.
And boating accidents.
Yeah.
When you do that, those images, they don't stay in your head? I mean, you compartmentalize them?
I think it comes with a person.
Yeah.
Since I've been in this career for so long,
Yeah.
Right.
I learned how to brush it off and don't take it home to the family.
Right.
It takes time, and some people handle it better than others.
Right.
It never affected me like direct like that, because I don't think that way. For example, some people, if you get an accident with a child, with a kid, they have kids at home, so they kind of like,
Yeah.
it does click in for a second for
Right.
me, but then I just go to work, investigate, try to figure out what happened,
Right.
help the family get some answers.
Right.
If there's a bad guy,
Right.
get the charges going on, and when I leave work, I brush it off and I leave it at work. I don't.
Wow.
All right. So while you were in law enforcement, you had already purchased some real estate on your own,
Yeah.
right? So purchasing more than one property is a goal for many, many people.
Right.
You were able to
Scale the
save
price.
the money, have the discipline to acquire.
Yes, sir.
Were you a fix and flip kind of guy?
No,
or
no,
did you?
no, no. No, it was my personal home to stay there,
Right.
but we always found a better opportunity,
Right.
bigger house, less payment,
Okay.
so it was for the better of us.
Right.
Okay.
You know.
Cool.
So you've transitioned from your primary residence and you just kept upgrading.
Yes, upgrading. That's the
Okay.
word.
Because real estate, you can get into investments too. Now, you and I have spoken before in the past. That's something that you do want to get into.
Yes.
You do want to have. Is there a number of real estate properties that you'd like to have in your portfolio?
I would be happy with like 3.
Okay.
Nothing big,
Nothing
nothing
big, that's right, manageable.
Just cash flow, something
Right.
to keep me going.
Right.
Well, we're speaking to a guy here that's got. I don't know if it fits on a piece of
Do I
paper.
punch? Do I punch it? Do I punch
And
it?
he started with that same mentality.
Yeah.
He says, I just like one.
Yeah.
And then one turns into 2, 3, 10,
We'll see. I hope so. I
15.
mean,
You know. So, but at the end of the day, you know, we wanted to say thank you. That's a. It's interesting. I mean, your job, and then you scaled into to move over and says, you know what, I want to try something new.
yes,
That's difficult
it is.
because a lot of times, person says, man, what does that look like on the other side?
Right.
Most will never know because they're so locked in and they ride that till the wheels fall off.
Yep.
And you've been able to transition. So, what is fun for you?
Let me point something out. A lot of people are doing a job that they don't want to do.
Right.
So when you find something that you really like to do,
Yeah, it's not work.
you don't really got to go to work.
It doesn't feel like work.
It doesn't feel like work.
Right.
And I think I found that.
Yeah.
I
Because
think-
you're helping people
yes.
and you're also being financially rewarded
Yes.
Right.
while you're helping others. And in real estate, I don't know of any wealthy people
Right.
that don't have their hand in some part of real estate.
Yes.
Right.
Real estate always plays a role in
And all their portfolios.
Right.
Yes.
So when they dabble in, when you go to anyone that's going to look at your book says, hey, you need this much items on your portfolio, and real estate is always in there. For the amount of write-off you can take for it, tend to be real estate.
Yeah. If
to
you
provide that.
look at the people, you know,
Right.
with money
Right,
high
right.
up there,
Right.
there's some real estate in
in
I
their
know.
portfolios.
Yes.
I totally agree.
And we wanna help people create generational wealth, you know, so that if our generation is the first that's gonna start the process in becoming the Vanderbilts and the Rockefellers, you know,
Right.
we want to start that process and we want to provide, you know, people the knowledge on how to set that up in their families. Because you can go through your whole life and nobody's ever said, "Oh man, if you create a trust,
Yep.
Right.
you know, and if you put a life insurance policy
Right.
in there, you know,
Right.
this can start to be the
Right.
beginning of a generational wealth creation,
Right.
like family."
Because they always said to put all of it in your irrevocable living trust. Dump it all in there, and it will outlive you. And all your debt benefit, dump it all in there, and then it goes beyond you. So anything that happens, you tend to kind of not have to worry about whether or not this one gets that, and just become the managers of the trust. But at the end of the day, we want to hear a little more about you. You've had a nice journey, a clear path
Yeah.
to where you are today.
Yeah. I got divorced like 5 years ago, and that's one of the hardest things, one of the hardest part of my life.
Right.
I think we handled it very well with 2 adults. We
Right.
went our separate way. Everything was
Right.
nice and calm. I was able to buy a house with the sales of the other house,
Okay.
Right.
and then my kids came to live with me, which I
Understand.
great.
Yeah.
I love it. That's,
They go home with
right
that.
now they're 20, 22, and 28.
Okay.
So one of the things that I'm trying to do is their friends,
Right.
because right now we know it's hard for the kids to leave the house with the market.
Right.
So I'm trying to get them to start thinking,
Right.
start saving a little money,
Right.
Right.
and then they can buy
Right.
something
The first
small,
real
a
estate.
townhouse to start something, and it's always going to be something in your pocket.
Yes, sir.
10 years from now, you get
Mm-hmm.
a wife, you get kids or whatever, you have a chance to sell, move up, but still have something for you.
Right.
Because it's hard for the youngs to leave the house. Like this,
Right.
the
They're
market's
staying
hard.
they're staying until the age of 30 now.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the new, like, kids don't get out at 18
No.
anymore.
In fact, my son was a little different. He said, "Hey, Dad, listen, I'm still in the house at 30." He said, "Kick me out," and I'm like, "Say less." But he's been gone now. But I totally agree. I mean, right now, this is serious time. So being in the market now is you need to share.
Yep.
You got to divide and conquer now, right?
I wanted to ask Freddie. People think, they see realtors, they see them in these nice cars, and they see all the glitz and glamour. But you become a realtor, you just passed your exam. Okay, great, you know the laws.
Right.
But you don't know how to make money in real estate, right? So has that been, difficult for you, scary?
Yes.
Has it been,
Yes.
so tell us a little bit about what goes through your mind, when you wake up in the morning, you're like, all right, I've got this new career, so I got to go out and find it. I got to go out and get
Right.
it.
Correct.
You got to build a client base.
So one of the things that I did preparing for this,
right.
I built on my saving account because I knew it was going to go down.
Right.
So I knew it was going to take me time. I need to learn. I need to communicate. I need to, get contacts, get the people.
Right.
So, I mean, that way I was prepared for what was coming.
Right.
But now, like, you start meeting people, you go to the new construction, new clients, you talk to people, you educate them, you start to get your contacts, and then I will start building on my clientele.
Right.
Right. People that I can help, people that I can teach about real estate.
Right.
So hopefully, within the next few months or whatever, I'll be somewhere up there.
Like, for example, yesterday we had a meeting where a lender was telling us
Yes.
you can buy with 1% down, and you can get all of the first-time home buyer programs that can be stacked on top of each other.
Right.
So it really makes the home buying process for a new buyer a lot easier than it was before.
Right.
And if we don't have these people come and tell us that these programs exist,
Hence the crowd.
you just kind of you're going through the real estate world not knowing.
Not knowing.
And most of what real estate is just marketing. You've got to market yourself as an expert,
Right.
or market yourself as someone that's actively and always looking for whatever I can use to help the client, right? So the clients always want to buy something with the least amount of money down,
Right.
and they want to have a comfortable payment.
Right.
But with the market the way it is today, I mean, it's almost impossible.
And I think that's a great opportunity for the young generation because the income has to be low.
Right.
And you get all these programs that
Available
you,
to
you
you.
walk in with 1%,
Right.
and your payment is going to be low. They give you loans that you don't have to pay back if
Right.
you live in the house for 10, 20 years.
Right.
So
There you go. And
There's
that's
a lot of things out there, and again, part of what we're doing on this podcast is making sure that you guys understand. So the MD program has been around for a long time. You can get up to $28,000 in down payment assistance or $14,000 depending on where you fall in the income bracket. But these programs are there, and there are additional programs that you can put on top of. You can layer them. You get 28 from MD, you get another 10 from another program, you get another 5 from another program. Even Homestead has a first-time homebuyer program. And all of these things you can layer on top of each other to lower or buy down your interest rate, because everybody's talking about interest rates, right? It's been the topic for the last couple months.
Right.
So if there's a way that you can buy down these rates and you can keep a comfortable payment, that's the way you want to go.
Yep.
I agree.
And Freddie's here to give you all that information.
Hey, for a first-time buyer, your first house, if you can walk in there with 1% and they give you all those loans that you don't have to pay back if you stay at the house, I mean, it's no-brainer.
no-brainer.
It's no-brainer.
We're going to dub him now. His name is going to be Ready Fred.
Freddie, now the way the technology is moving so fast, right? And real estate is a big social media kind of environment. People like us that are our age, we dabble in tech a little bit, but we're not these influencers.
No,
that these kids. I mean, these kids everywhere they go, they're like, "Hey, I'm
Yeah,
here. I'm doing this." I
That's
mean, most of the times I think they're not in the moment,
Right.
Because if you go to a concert and you're seeing, I don't know, your favorite band, I don't want to have a phone holding up a phone. I want to be in the moment and
Right.
enjoy that song, that concert. But these kids, everybody's got a phone.
That's it.
So real estate is becoming that kind of environment.
Right.
How do you feel, and is it comfortable
It's
for
a
you?
challenge for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a big challenge for me. I don't, as a law enforcement, I never had Facebook,
Oh,
never
yeah.
had Instagram.
These guys are
So
under
I'm
the
like,
radar.
That's
I'm
right.
starting from scratch. Like,
That's
I got to
it.
learn all this. And then my kids are like experts. But to get a hold of one of them to teach me how to do it, it's not.
Slow
it's
down,
not-
man.
it's
Show
not-
me this. No, they don't have any patience with
No,
it.
no,
man.
it's not. It's not.
But you know that you're going in that direction. You're like, eventually
We
I'm
have
going to need to
we
get
have
in
to.
there.
Right.
We have to go in
Yeah.
that direction. And something I like about this company is that we have a lot of technology in our program. So it helps a lot.
Right.
It makes my job a lot easier.
Easier.
Yes.
Avanti
That's the point.
is the fastest moving
Yes.
tech company when it
Right.
comes to real estate. And all of the tools And everything that's new, they provide on our platform. That's a huge ecosystem of everything talks to each other, everything connects, which is why Avanti Way Realty, I think, is the best real estate company. And I'm not speaking from a biased perspective, but I see other companies and what they're doing, and nobody is even close to what Avanti is doing.
Right.
Well, trust
Big
me,
shout out
I
to
looked
Avanti.
around,
Right.
and this is what I'm staying.
There you go. Well, there you go. The proof is
It
in-
makes my life a lot
That's
easier.
right. The proof is in the pudding,
100%.
right?
Yeah.
So, as I alluded to earlier, we like to get to know the individual. So we wanted to get to know you. We learn about the family. We learn about now the job or the career path that you're now taking. What is fun for you now? Is there such a thing?
Man, talking to people,
Yeah.
just educating them. Like, people have no idea about real estate.
Yeah.
They think a house, I can't afford a house.
Right.
Guess what? Yes, you can.
Yeah.
But they don't have the mentality. They
Right.
never had anybody teaching them or
On the path.
explain to them how it works.
Right.
But you talk to like the young kids, the young generation, 20 something,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, oh my God, I can buy a house.
You can buy a house.
You know,
But
give me a
again,
few, let me save some money. Yes, I
Yeah.
can buy a house.
so these
but
are
they
the
don't
crumbs,
know.
right? These are the crumbs that we're definitely dropping, because here it is that you can buy a house, you can do these things. They are available. There are resources. You just got to know, stay in the know. This is why. This is when social media is important. This is why this podcast and one of the things that we try to leave behind is crumbs for the next generation, for those who are watching, and to say, hey, I can, you know what I mean? I can do this, and I can do it very well because I have all these tools available to me. So why did you choose Homestead? You could have moved anywhere you wanted to.
I've been here in this country for 34 years.
Andrew, around the time?
Yeah, right after I lived in, but I was in Hialeah.
Yeah,
Cuban
yeah,
guys,
yes.
we all started in Hialeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So I lived in Hialeah for a bunch of years, and never did I think about moving down here.
Right.
Never. But looking at houses, we came down south, and we're like, this is far. This is far. But we fell in love with the house
Yeah.
and the culture, because now my kids can go fishing.
Yeah.
They can
Right.
ride bikes on
Yeah,
on the neighborhood.
Right.
There's no that much traffic.
Right.
I mean, which is growing
Yeah,
now,
right.
but 10 years ago was nice.
No.
They'll
that's
get out of
right.
the house with the ATV, go right in the Everglades, do your thing. It was a safe environment for them to do it,
Right.
and healthy.
Right.
Get away from the streets and
Right.
go do fishing, hunting,
Yeah.
Right.
things like that. And me being in the field,
Right.
So they adapted quickly? The
Yes.
kids?
yeah,
Yeah.
when they
Because most of
moved,
the time you leave from Hialeah, you're like, oh my God,
God,
we're
there's
going to a
nothing to do.
campo.
they were 10 years old, so they
Right.
loved it. They
Right.
loved it. They loved the ambient,
Right.
the
The
people.
whole- yeah.
You know, all the fields. They can go ride ATVs,
Yeah.
do your
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So they fell in love with that until today, and I'm glad that I did move down here. My youngest kid,
Uh-huh.
right now, he's working because he loves fishing.
Yeah.
So he's getting his captain license, and he's working in a charter,
Right.
commercial
man.
fishing. So he fell in love with that, and I'm glad. I mean,
Yeah.
I got him out of the street.
Right. Nice and
Focus on
Fact,
something that
yeah.
they like, and
Right.
here we are.
there you go, and he's loving it. So,
Yeah.
and it's local. The gateway to the Keys. It's just why choose here? A lot of times, person have the options to go anywhere. You could have head north, and you could have head anywhere you wanted to go, but yet the roads seem to connect here at Homestead. Same for all of us. We chose Homestead.
Yep.
Now we want to see that it's growing in the right direction. That things are happening, but we're being a part of the things that's happening. We are now that generation that's going to be hopefully molding
Yep.
what the next few years look like.
Yeah. And I'd like to know, what would you like to see new in Homestead?
Man, we need entertainment.
More entertainment.
We need some entertainment, something to do in Homestead.
Right.
Because not for anything, but once you leave Homestead, it's another world.
Right.
Traffic is insane. So if you want to go to a nice restaurant and you sit down, by the time you go home, you mad already.
Right.
You got to deal with parking, with
That's it.
traffic,
All of the above.
all
Check,
those things.
check.
So we need to
Right. Because the money's here. I mean, all the doctors, the lawyers, the realtors, the tech people, all of them are coming to Homestead. They are creating things here, but then yet they travel north for food.
yes,
Right.
entertainment.
That's what
like,
happens.
Yeah, the
It's
whole-
been like that for a long time.
So that we know where the problem is. Now we're targeting the fix, right? The fix is now talking about it. The big stadium that's coming here, right? That's
Yes.
going to be a big deal. The races that comes down here. The hotels seem to be expanding. I see that the
lot,
others,
yes.
they're
Right.
adding on to their
I
stuff.
just saw the expanding the turnpike again.
Yes, they're going to be widening
So-
that bottleneck there.
I would like some walkability, I'd like to be able to walk out downtown Chrome Avenue and go to a nice bakery.
Yes.
Or a butcher shop, if you want some quality meats.
Right.
I'd like some more life
Yes.
especially in downtown. That's where you expect.
Well, I think
things
the
to be.
outside exposure, you can have, some salsa, merengue playing down, on the sidewalk
Yeah,
or the road, the
yes.
street, expanded, and we can sit outside and have that sidewalk cafe type
agree.
setup. I'm in alignment with that. And I want to see it, happen now. I don't want to wait 10 years, when we can't enjoy it.
I don't
and
know
say-
where I'm going to be 10 years.
Right.
You don't want to wait too long. We want it now. Like JG Wentworth, right? This is our
we
downtown.
got the space, we got the means. We just need to, I don't know, bring people
Right.
Yeah.
to invest and build something.
So that's part of our focus right now with this podcast we've created now, Talk Visual 305, is to try to kind of bring some light for those who are out there, wherever you may be, that Homestead, what is the number 4 largest
Fourth
city,
largest city in Miami-Dade County.
Oh, wow, okay. I didn't even know that.
and that's growing fast. So Homestead is becoming this big old juggernaut on the hill that everyone, is trying to migrate here now and says, listen, all the big box are coming here. So we need to make sure that, hey, remember downtown. Downtown right now is really the heart of the business.
Yep.
We need more businesses downtown while it's available. Because remember, yesterday's prices.
Not today's price.
If you don't get
It's
in
a
now,
great time to get
you
good real estate in downtown. The rents, they're affordable. The buildings that are being sold here, they're undervalued. It's a great time to come to downtown.
Yes.
And Demetrius, you were telling me a little bit about Wonderland happening
Yeah,
across the street at Losner Park.
Yeah, yesterday I saw that they were putting in the generators for that to be set up. I mean, the Winter Wonderland is going to be kicking off soon. And
Oh, okay.
So they already have sign-ups now.
Real ice skating.
Real ice.
Real ice.
Real ice.
Oh, the rink.
Yeah,
Yes.
the skating ring is going to be here, so families can come and enjoy, and they're going to have the little other festivities leading in. I think it's almost going to be about 60 days, approximate, and I'm sure give or take. So downtown Homestead is going to be popping off in a little bit for that. They're right now today setting up.
Man, last night when I was leaving the office, since we've got daylight savings now and it's dark at about 6, right?
Yeah, you saw the lights?
I saw the lights. I was so proud
Yeah.
of being in Homestead, driving down. It looked like you're in
Went
like
to
Miracle
Wonderland, right?
Mile or something. It was really,
That's
really
it.
nice.
Yeah, man.
So shout out to Homestead and
Yes.
whoever they've hired to do that. Excellent, excellent work.
Yes.
To the Parks and
You
Rec
know what I
department.
would like them to see them do, and I would kind of push as much as I can. I saw that they lighted the trees at the Homestead Station.
Oh, okay.
That is the castle. Light up the castle, please.
Yeah,
So
that would be
CRA
great.
and your team and City of Homestead, if you guys are watching, because I know you guys are, please light up the castle. Downtown has a castle. There's a 7-story Homestead Station there that needs to be lit. I mean, if you're on the 7th floor, you can see the whole cityscape. The whole, that's a beautiful
Yeah,
building that needs
it
to
is.
be the beacon on the hill. Please, if you're going to kind of beautify the downtown, don't forget to beautify the station. Whatever logistics that you have to go through and all the bureaucracy of things, you can push that shit aside and light up the station, Homestead Station. So
I want to commend Freddie too,
Yeah,
man.
thank you, Freddie.
For being the person that is an inspiration to any of those people in law enforcement that are thinking of a career change. Real estate should be on your radar. Real estate is a great career. I think it's the best career. When you feel like you're not going to work and yet you're getting rewarded for helping people, it doesn't feel like work. And that's what Freddie was telling us earlier today. It doesn't
Right.
feel like work. Because he's helping people and he's doing something that he loves to do. So he
Right.
gets up in the morning and it doesn't feel like you got to go clock in.
that's right.
So thank you, Freddie.
it, Freddie.
No,
We
thank you.
appreciate you, man.
Being that shining light to those
you,
law
guys.
enforcement officers.
True. I mean, as we continue, listen, we have some sponsors out there we would like to give a big shout out to. I mean, and we have a list of them. Without them, we wouldn't be who we are today, and we wanted to say thank you. I mean, as we go down the list of them, we just wanted to say thank you for your sponsors and continue to do great things, not just in our community, but throughout your life. So we will continue to pay it forward as well. We got Mr. Walter Jenkins.
Yeah,
know?
big shout out to Walter Jenkins. Thank you.
And we have Dennis Mathan from the Farm Share.
Yeah.
Mr. James Hawken.
Yeah.
We have JP from Yachty Spice and all the other parts he owns down here, downtown. I mean, pretty much he has like 4 or 5 businesses all on one strip.
You told me Yardy Spice has got a new smoker?
Yes,
A new smoker?
yes,
Oh, yes,
yes.
I saw that,
Oh
yes.
my goodness! For any of you guys who want the best ribs in town, maybe anywhere, try out Yachty Spice. They have ribs now. They've turned on
Because it used to say Cozy Greens. Cozy Greens.
and more. That
And
and more.
more.
That more part is the ribs. He has that big ass thing is about almost 6 foot long.
A big smoker.
A smoker, and it's the real deal.
We got to go check that out.
Try it out. Don't
We
just
already
take my
spiced.
word for it. You know, I mean, listen, he's not paying us.
He's already sponsored us.
you know
In a way.
you know what I mean? But you know, for this part of it, he says, don't say nothing. Try it.
That's it.
You know? So, you know, wanted to say thank you again to JP again. JP, Connie Brown, downtown
Downtown
Brown.
Connie
I want to
Brown.
say thank you as being one of our sponsors. We have Mr. Martin Beck from R&L Printing. Mr. Beck, listen, man, you for almost 30 years you've been a part of the print team. We want to say thank you for your sponsors and all the things you've done and continue to do. I know you're watching. Want to say one love. You know,
I'm waiting on my shirt, Martin.
that's it. It's
Waiting
on its
my
way,
shirts.
brother. The Violetas, we have some quality stuff coming our way. So we're waiting for those, Martin. The next one we have Mr. Who's this? Julio, Mr. Castro.
Karsten Fowl.
Karsten Fowl, okay.
Aldera Resort, Paraguay. That's coming. That is
Ooh,
coming.
that's it.
It's a huge project for you guys.
How big is that damn thing, man?
It's about 4,000 acres.
Let that sink in for a minute.
4,000 acres in Paraguay.
That's a lot.
It's great things.
Would they have a
happening in
landing
Paraguay.
strip? Can I land?
They have a landing strip.
Can I land the private there?
You can land the private and a helipad too.
That's
Even if
right.
you have a helicopter.
That's it. It's a private community.
Yep, private
That's it.
gated
And
community.
that dollar stretch down there, huh?
Yes, man. We can go on for Paraguay for hours, right? But I'm going to leave that for another
Another
segment
segment,
because
okay.
there's so many great things I want to tell you about Paraguay, and you guys are going to want to really consider investing.
Right. So as we continue, Mr. CK Stoner, man, from Stoner 2, I wanted to say thank you. You know, you've done a lot of great things in the community, and you've been a pillar as well. Mr. Larry Roth.
Mr. Larry Roth.
You know, we'll be remiss if we didn't say thank you to him, man. He's always dropping gems. He's always a part of the community, always doing great things. You know, who else we got here? Mr. Richard
Candia. Richard Candia.
Thank you. You know, we're not too big to say thank you. You know, we're not just takers; we're givers too. So you know, Mr. Frank
Revuelta.
from
Brothers
Painting.
Painting.
Wanna
Thank you for
say
your sponsorship. Thank you.
Thank you, and Mr. Peter Snibley. So I wanted to say, hey, thank you. I mean, we could have gone on for several hours. I mean, we could have 2 segments of
Peter's
things.
an
We learned a
inspiration.
lot of good stuff from him. So guys, thank you all of you, one and all. I mean, we give you your flowers. You always have a home here with us at Talk Visual 305. Please like and subscribe on YouTube. And anything we can do for you on our end, please don't hesitate. I mean, if it's in our will, we will
Yeah,
try.
that's right.
you know, don't ask for too much because we're still growing. So please, we will definitely be here and willing to help. So thanks again.
Thank you,
If they
guys.
have, I mean, whoever's watching, if they have anything that would like for us to talk about, leave it in
Correct.
the comments and then
We'll definitely
We'll address
pick
it.
it up. Thank you. We'll appreciate that too. So any plugins, guys, please like and subscribe, you know, and share.
There you go.
Thank you. So we'll see you next time.
Be blessed.